Papa, I got, I can't see. Need to go.
Welcome everyone to the social van. Feeling Kyle sick of the bullshit. So here they are, reppin' C+, ready to turn every podcast to dust. So sit down and shut the fuck up, cause when in doubt, fuck your couch. Welcome everybody to the social vent. Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kyle Martinez Bahi.
And this is Villa Magana. Haha. I'm saying I had to fuck with you.
You had to make fucking fun of me, didn't you? You really had to make fucking fun of me. Yes, all right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Social Vent Reboot Podcast.
What's happening?
Apparently, we have dicks in the fucking studio.
Yeah, he's gonna sit right next to one.
God, man. Brought to you by C+ Studios. And let's just jump on in to the double barrel news.
Yes, let's do this one. God damn
all right,
it.
I'm going to let Phil lead with this. I want Phil to talk about it. Mr. James Gunn.
First, I want to say, fuck 45 and his cohorts. You'll go after someone who you guys try to find anything. You guys went deep. I'm not gonna lie, you guys went deep. You dug up some so-called old dirt on someone who was actually, to me, contributing to the fucking world, as opposed to your Mr. 45. Fuck y'all. That's all I gotta say is fuck y'all. Old ass tweets because he was making some, bad jokes, maybe bad outtakes.
Wait a minute, hold on. 45. I finally got this in my head after all this time. It just popped in my head right now.
Okay, do me a favor. Just headbang the wall for me.
I am. Because every time we talk about it in our conversation, I'm like, 45? What's the numbers and shit like that? And then I'm thinking about like, oh, because it's the 45th. Okay.
Yeah, he's a 45th.
Right, now back on James Gunn.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
God damn, y'all. I swear, this boy, his blonde hair shows more and more every
motherfucker,
fucking day.
It's them Colt 45s,
Oh,
man.
is that what it is?
No, it's actually lumberyard now.
Oh, shit.
Down logger. Down.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good excuse. That's a good excuse.
Hey, I switched up beers, apparently. So, but I'm just saying, 10 years ago, this tweet happened.
10 years ago.
And he had to, like, 10 years ago, and they brought that back up on him. I think Disney didn't handle this correctly. We've had the same problem, like, with Roseanne. I understand what Roseanne did. I still think it was a really bad, stupid joke. But for this automatic action of fucking fired and this and that, it's unnecessary. Not even giving James Gunn the opportunity to be like, hey, I did write this. Hey, and by the way, I did apologize about this 6 fucking years ago. So,
but apparently, in America, you're still fucking guilty no matter what you do.
And you know now, and that's my biggest problem is just like the Disney can't back up him and be like, hey, you know, he said this 10 years ago. Maybe we should look into it more. Maybe we should do this. It's automatically we need to be PC as can be in a quick fucking blink. And that's just, that's what's destroying careers right now. And I even put up a tweet saying, hey, celebrities, you better go back 10 years now. You gotta
go erase your shit.
Go erase your shit and see what you said, you know, and it's just, oh God, it's just
pitiful.
Fucking, ugh.
It's pitiful. Me personally, okay, the folks all the geek boys and geek girls who put your collective minds together to make Solo, you know, flop. Do the same goddamn thing now, just overall to Guardians of the Galaxy. Now here's your cause. Say no to Guardians of the Galaxy 3 because I know I'm not gonna go fucking watch it. The heart and soul of that movie is gone. Dave Bautista, by the way, boy, you got this shit. You went on and you're defending them. Thank you very much.
And you know, I hope the cast stands up too. Maybe this can be fixed. You know what I mean? Maybe there's some time to be like, okay, Kevin Feige walks in and is like, yo. Disney fired him.
We didn't. So maybe that could happen. I don't know, but it makes me really, really sad because I know Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, this movie, these 3 movies in general were his fucking baby. Look at all the love he put into the first movie, and look all the love he put into that second movie, which I love so much. I cry so hard about Yondu. Oh my God, fuck you, Disney. That's all it comes down to. You and look right there and say it.
Oh, fuck you, Disney. I'm telling you right now, you punk ass. I'm pointing at you like I'm a fucking wrestler. That's what I'm saying to you. You know, because you're going to feel me, brother. You're going to feel me on the fucking camera. Jesus Christ, fuck you, Disney, and them punk ass mouse ears. But
God damn, that's a cut a promo. That's right. Shit.
All right, well, you know, the main portion of the show is we're going to go into. It's already done. We talked to the amazing Kongo Kong.
Yahoo.
Do it, Phil. Do it,
Kongo
Phil.
Kong. Yahoo. Kongo Kong. Yahoo. Kongo Kong. Yahoo. Boom.
Ooh, man, he loved it too. Remember, he was all like, "Oh shit, a little bit of Black Panther love."
That's right. For the
hood. Did you see that Chadwick? What's his name? Chadwick.
Chadwick Boseman.
He's getting tired of it now.
Yeah, he said he's tired of it. He says he's tired of it.
No, I get it, but you know, it's just like it's anybody with something. It's like somebody walking up to you with a Ric Flair and automatically woo. But for Rick, you know, he likes that. It makes his dick fucking hard. He likes when he gets recognition like that.
Yeah, he does.
So,
I'm the man.
I'm the man. but all right, here, everybody, we're gonna go into Kongo Kong's interview. Enjoy it, love it. He even talks about my favorite personal thing, which is written on my arm, the Juggalo world, which he came from. And he, right here, everybody right there, the Juggalo, that's where he came from the Juggalo world. And you want to know something fucking cool before we get in? Spoiler. He got his name from Violent J. Violent J gave Kongo Kong his name in JCW. You don't know what JCW is? Look it up. Juggalo Championship. No longer championship wrestling. Championship wrestling. But yes, they just had their event last night for... Bloody Mania at JCW for the Gathering of the Juggalos right now. So we're going to go right on in to the Kongo Kong interview now.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's
going
up,
on,
brother?
sir?
Thank you for taking the time to to talk to us.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah, brother. We wanted to reach out just because I'm a huge fan of yours and just wanted to show some love. And, you know, I just had some questions for you, because the way I became a fan of you is through JCW. You know, I became a huge fan because I'm a Juggalo and you know the Bloody Manias and stuff like that. Then I started like following your career. Then I know you did a podcast with Colt Cabana, correct?
Right.
Yeah, that's where I really became a fan because like holy shit. So I started digging and finding all this stuff. And now you're on Impact and stuff like that. That's awesome, homie. Like how you know. And I've always wanted to know, how did this character come about?
It was actually my first show with JC, and I was standing in the locker room, and they were kind of going over what was supposed to happen on the show. And everybody, you know, had their matches planned out or whatever, and when it came, there was a four-way tag match, and the way they decided to introduce me was I was going to go out and just, you know, lay waste to these four tag teams or whatever, which is fine, but like they didn't tell me that they were going to change my name pretty much and give me a new gimmick. I knew from talking with Vito Tomaselli beforehand that Violent J loved the idea of me painting my face. But, you know, during that meeting, they're talking about that four-way match, and they say, well, Kongo Kong's going to come out at the end of the match and destroy everybody. And looking around, like, I know most of these guys in there, and, you know, nobody's saying Kongo Kong. Everybody goes by. So what's going on? Then, like, as I'm looking around for who Kongo Kong is, the guy looks at me and says, "You're Kongo Kong. That's your new gimmick, by the way. You can use it wherever you want." And so began my career as Kongo Kong, man. Yeah, painted up my face, and really the play off of another gimmick that I had done before called Shamari, which is basically a savage between Umaga and Kamala, which is I was a lot more them than I was me today, if that makes any sense.
Yes, it does. It does.
But yeah, that's pretty how it came about, you know. And I have JCW to thank for all that. They pretty much helped me get started. They helped me get noticed. That's what it was. I mean, for years, you know, before then, I think I was in the business 10 years before then, and you know, I'd always done a lot of the same things, really the same character, but there was nothing about me that stood out, I guess, as a big man. And so you get lost in the shuffle, along with the rest of the guys that are trying to establish themselves and make a name for themselves. And ironically, there really weren't a whole lot of people using face paint at the time. And that was just something that helped me get noticed, I think.
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, because then, that's how I came across you from the Juggalo world and whatnot. And I know that you're still with wrestling for JCW, and I know you're going to the Gathering this weekend, right?
Yes, Friday night, actually. I'll be defending my title again against Shane Mercer.
Oh, nice. How's the Gathering for you as a wrestler? Because I've been to one show. I went back to the Gathering in 2006, I believe, if I remember right. And I just remember the environment so different than actual pro wrestling show.
Was that at Cave in Rock?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, yeah. That's where I was first introduced to the Gathering. And since we left then, it's kind of changed a little bit. Like, while we were there, it was just like this whole alternate universe, and we were secluded from everyone and everything, and like, I don't know, it was weird. Like, fans, threw stuff at the wrestlers. We get pelted with all kinds of crap there, especially, the bad guys or the heels. And then, they moved it to Thornville, Ohio, where it is this year. And it just seems like it's more tailored for wrestling fans, I guess.
That's cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a little different. It's different than what it was. And, I think they finally started to try to make a serious run of their product, because they would use some of the top talent, and then they would go out and call it Juggalo Championship Wrestling. And
oh, damn.
How are you supposed to ever make any money when nobody can take you serious,
Oh, I remember those days, the Juggalo Championship Wrestling. I had the first 3 volumes on VHS of them. Oh, my God. Yeah, now I know they're much more serious about it, because they got Colt Cabana going there as Officer Cabana. So Impact lets you go do these shows?
My contract with Impact is basically they take priority over any other booking that I have, but I can go wrestle pretty much wherever I want to, other than in other major television companies like ROH or WWE. Obviously.
With that, didn't you just win the title? If I'm correct.
Win which title?
I know it's for a different promotion, correct? I'm trying to remember. There's a certain. I remember seeing on your Instagram you just won a title.
I think it was the BCW Can-Am.
Okay, yeah, I won that a couple years ago now. And then there was the Heroes and Legends title since then. There was Keystone Championship Wrestling from Philadelphia since then, and also
yeah, we're looking at your record right now. You got quite a bit.
strong style wrestling, pure pro wrestling. Man, you got a list of accomplishments, bro. Man, that's a lot.
New Wave, that's what it was. I knew something. I couldn't figure out exactly which one it was, because I went for a couple of that.
Yeah, because I remember seeing through your Instagram, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's awesome!" But looking at your record now, I'm like, "Oh wow, he's got some belts."
Yes, he does. He got some.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a pretty fortunate career. A good run. Like, even if I never make it to the big show, I think I've done pretty well, and I could almost consider myself like a modern day Vader as far as like some of my accomplishments and places I've been and things I've done, things of that nature. I haven't gone to Japan yet, but to me that's one of the 2 big shows, New Japan and then WWE, obviously. But I've traveled the world and won, titles on different continents and things like that. Just looking to keep at it for as long as I possibly can.
For sure, and like you said, WWE is the goal, and I know New Japan. And is it from your perspective how the independent scene is changing beyond belief? Independent wrestling is becoming huge to where not many people like Young Bucks and Cody, who don't even need the WWE at this point. Would you rather get to that level where you're cool with it, or do you still want WWE in your future?
I want WWE to say that I've been there, but, to make the money that the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes make, without the WWE, I'd love to be in that position as well.
Man, you have a list of accomplishments, man. You're well traveled. You've had almost every major independent belt. I see the haters making their little comments on here, but there's more good. Well, you have 1, 2, 3 haters on here, but you also have like 20 people saying, hey, here's this one. Not since Rikishi has a 400+ pound man been so incredible in the ring. This man is incredible. This man is capable of things I've never seen a giant wrestler do. Tornado DDTs, Hurricanrana reversals, and a sick diving splash where he rolls off the downed opponent immediately on impact. I got to see that. I know you got YouTube video. I got to go. I got to go see that.
If you look up me and Brian Cage, you can see a lot of those moves that they're describing in that.
Okay.
If you type it in on Google, and the link is on Daily Motion for the full match, and you can see most of those moves in that match. Yeah, there's always going to be haters. I'm learning that, no matter what I do, it's never going to be good enough for certain people, and that's fine. And I've learned that, I'm not going to ever look good enough for certain people. My body type is not going to be the type of man that they go after, apparently. Yeah, like, I don't get that. Like, why make the comments about how I look when pro wrestling was built off the backs of guys who had similar moves? And, I get it, they want their muscle heroes and whatnot, but, I'm just not that. And so it's either you like me or you don't, whatever, go about your daily business, watch the show or don't.
Exactly.
I'm still going to be there. There's no reason for you to change my way like that. I get a kick out of some of the comments that I get, and it's like, okay, are you a guy who's into guys, and I'm just not your type?
Like you're not in the bear community, so get out.
Why are we having this discussion right now about my body shape and my looks or whatever? It just makes no sense.
They want you, bro. They secretly want you.
Yeah, I secretly want you, but I said that out loud. Well, for me personally, what I really like about your size and different than that, like, I aspire to more guys like that because, I'm a chubby kid and I admire body types like that because I'm like, oh man, you can do this. Somebody who's a kid growing up, they've been fat all their life, something of that nature. And then you see like a Dusty Rhodes, you see Kongo Kong, you see a Kevin Owens and whatnot. And you're like, oh, it's not all John Cena's or Hulk Hogan's, but you can do this too. And that's what I've always appreciated about big wrestlers and stuff like that, because I feel like it's an inspiration to kids who are growing up and like, oh, I'm no John Cena, I'm no Hulk Hogan, I can never be that. It's like, no, you don't need to be that. You can have that flavor about you that nobody else will have. What you have.
Right, exactly. And when I first got signed, one of the guys in charge was all about covering me up. And, people were fighting against it. No, you shouldn't do that. He's comfortable where he is. Let him do him. And I didn't really have a leg to stand on at that point, but I was glad for those people who stood up for me because, that's what I want to portray, to young people, that you don't have to have so-called $1 million body to be comfortable with yourself, to be able to go out and express yourself, in a way that the world can enjoy or take part in or whatever, without feeling bad about yourself. I don't feel bad about the way I look. I look how I look. This is how God made me. And this is, the path that I was given and that I've taken, and, I'm doing the best I can with it. And not everybody's going to have that perfect look. So for me, it's important that the chubby kids and the kids that are less liked because of their looks or whatever, that they feel like they can have an avenue to shine or to be somebody, to be a star or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. And, and I think that's really important for now, especially just the way we are now in the day and age. You can flip that too to somebody like Cheeseburger. He's killing it right now. And, he's not Mr. built like John Cena or anything like that, but that's aspiring to somebody who's like, oh, I don't have muscle mass, or I'm not cut, just stuff like that. And I really appreciate when somebody can take themselves and turn it into that character that everybody's going to cheer for.
Yeah, make it work. You know, you take what you got and you work with it and you make it work.
Have you wrestled in Ring of Honor yet?
No, I haven't. I did a trial for them, one of the trial camps about 4 or 5 years ago. And like right after I did that camp, they used Wild Man combo a couple times. And then like a lot of people, for whatever reason, kind of got us mixed up, even though like he's like 5'5" and I'm 6'6".
Well, the reason I asked you is because I just saw I was going through your matches on YouTube, and I saw that you wrestled Moose, who came from Ring of Honor, and seeing some other people like Jimmy Jacobs and stuff like that. You know?
Oh yeah. Meeting Moose, our first match actually happened for Border City, and then Moose got signed to Ring of Honor, and then we wrestled again for Global Force. And I mean, we've been really all over the country wrestling each other.
Yeah, and that's another big guy that can move.
Absolutely. And he to me, he doesn't have a ceiling in it. You know what I'm saying? He has the opportunity to be something really, really special in his business.
For sure. You know, and taking it back a little bit, you being, I know usually this starts from being a fan of professional wrestling. Who was the guy you looked up to, or what hooked you into becoming a professional wrestler?
When Hogan slammed Andre, right after that was when I started watching wrestling. And my dad said since I was about 5 years old, I've always said I wanted to be Hulk Hogan. So I guess, you know, he's the originator of it. But growing up, I fell in love with guys like Vader and Yokozuna and Cactus Jack and The Undertaker. And, you know, I've kind of adopted a lot of things from those guys and worked it into my own creation, I guess.
I'm gonna lie, bro. When I was doing my homework on you, when I seen your pictures and everything, I couldn't help it. The first thing I thought of was Black Panther, the Jabari tribe, M'Baku and all them. I was like, that is cool. It's very cool. We were sitting here chanting too, like how M'Baku says Maya Fa Yahoo to the tribe. We were like Kongo Kong Yahoo, Kongo Kong Yahoo. I was like, man.
That's what's up.
That can be his new thing.
Yeah, there you go. Kongo Kong Yahoo. I'm like, yeah.
If I heard that and he was looking at me, I'd be like, oh, fuck. Well, with everything in your busy schedule and all that, do you what promotions do you try to keep up with? Like, you know, as a fan.
As a fan, realistically, like the only thing I watch, and it's only on occasion as of late, is WWE. And I'll catch, you know, Impact whenever I can, only because the station that we're on doesn't air on most cable television systems. You know, you'd have to have like the upgraded channel package in order to get it. So, you know, I'll wait till the day after or whatever and see if I can find, you know, the show online or find my match online or whatever. Don't tell them that. But, you know, part of that is that we have to work harder to get to a better network. So I think we're definitely headed in the right direction. And, you know, things have improved and done, you know, complete 180 since I've been there, I think. You know, we're weeding out the ego, things like that, the cancers of what, you know, we're moving in a positive direction and getting it back to its, you know, NWA TNA roots, to where it was a place for guys that weren't known to come in and shine and build a name for themselves.
Okay, because I remember when it started as TNA and it progressed and then it kind of fell off a little bit, then it progressed again, and you know, I'm rooting for Impact. I'm rooting for it just because there needs to be more competition out there.
Yes, there does.
And, you know, that's why I'm loving the fact that even the independent scene is rising to what it is right now. Like, you got the High Spots Network that shows multiple promotions out there and stuff like that. And, you know, I think WWE needs the competition, but I would love just to see a company like Impact succeed.
Absolutely. Wrestling was at its best when WCW was giving WWE a run for the money. And you need that competition to make sure that you are keeping things in tip-top order for your company, for your fans. You know, without WWE having anybody chasing their tail, they don't really have to work hard to establish anybody or come up with great storyline or anything. You know, they have their days where they're just looking to fill television and not really get anything over, you know, to the audience.
Well, we're rolling down on our time here, but there is a game we love to play with our guests. It's a part of the show that's become a little bit popular, especially when we do it with guests. The segment is called Big Daddy Goes Deep.
Oh, boy.
That's the response from everyone. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's where we ask sexual trivia questions, and you just had to answer the right one. And Phil has already lost one to somebody. Tom Wood.
I'm 1-2 right now. I'm losing to my own game, man.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
All right, first question. What is a stag testicle called? Hystera, Johnitis, or Lysistrata?
Okay, repeat that again.
All right. What is a stag testicle called? Hystera, Johnitis, or Lysistrata?
I'll take B.
First one, because it's the only thing that sounds like a testicle.
And you say,
I say B.
you're both wrong. It was Lysistrata, the last one.
Well, shit.
And that's by stag testicle, you mean just like the only one?
I think so. Yes, that's what I was reading here too. I'm like, that's what it says to me. Stag
How
testicle.
did you ask the question? You don't know. You don't know the
Right?
the identity.
See, now I'm the one getting called out here. Thanks. Damn it, Phil. You should just not lose your own game.
I know.
All right. What percentage of people like dirty talk during sex? 20%, 58%, or 60%?
I'm going to go with 20.
I'm going to go with 60.
You are both wrong. It is 58%.
Goddamn.
Should have been that should have been the obvious one because there's only odd number in there.
Yeah, now I'm taking back the show. Jeez. All right, next one. Last one. What was the world's first X-rated cartoon? Bugs Bunny, Betty Boop, or Fritz the Cat?
Fritz the Cat.
Yeah, I'll probably go with Betty Boop, I guess.
It was Fritz the Cat.
I actually won.
You actually won, Phil.
God damn.
Now I'm going to hear all about it, and it's going to drive me crazy.
That's right.
I mean, considering I never heard of Fritz the Cat, you know, maybe you're just old. I don't know.
Bruh, I'm old.
Oh, man, this was a lot of fun, bro. And is there anything you'd like to plug that we can get out there?
Yeah. If you want to reach me on social media, you know, feel free to send me a message. You can catch me on Facebook under Steve Wilson or Kongo Kong / the Juggernaut Osiris. You know, leave me you can post on my wall or whatever, as long as it's not offensive, we won't take it down. Or, you know, send me a message or whatever, you know, just don't be creepy, you know, because I get a lot of people who think that just because I talk to them like the next step is marriage or something like that. Not that. I want to be personable and reachable, you know, for my fans. That's where I'm going when I actually reach out. We're not best friends or anything like that. Just, you know, keep that in mind. Don't be trying to Facebook call me or anything like that. Or you can catch me on Twitter at Real Kongo Kong or on Instagram at Kong Osiris 78. And if you're a pro wrestler and you need gear, feel free to hit me up at any of those avenues. And I've been making gear since 2007. So I have a little bit of experience and I know what works and how to get certain things done and things like that. You know, you see some of my gear on TV and, you know, some major promotions around the world or whatever. Also, if you are an aspiring wrestler, especially if you're in the Midwest, you know, give me a holler and I might know a place or two that might be looking to have you as a trainee. So
hell yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Gotta you know, have different avenues of being successful. You know, maybe wrestling wouldn't work for me, but I found something else that's going to help me out. You know, help me pay bills or whatever in the sewing and then also in training.
Dude, that is sweet, man, and I appreciate you getting back and saying like, yeah, well, you want to do the podcast with us, because usually when we send messages out, I always wonder if that feeling of like someone's like, who's this fucking creeper, or you know,
someone's stalking us and shit.
Oh yeah. There's tons of creepers doing podcasts out there, so I don't know if you are or not, but I feel like any chance to I guess relate myself to people, You know what I'm saying? It'll put me in a better light so that people aren't so ignorant as to what professional wrestling really is and how it really works and why, you know, there's this character who paints his face and doesn't speak and acts like he's a savage. You know what I mean? Like, I want them to see that there's a human behind, you know, this madness or whatever, and understand that this is part of professional wrestling.
Hell yeah. Yeah, once again, brother, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. We really appreciate it. We're not that much creepers. We will stalk you just in case, to get a cast, but that's about it.
Put that out there, I guess.
Like I said, you know, any chance to relate myself, you know, to people is a good opportunity, and so I thank you for even giving me the platform.
You're very welcome.
All right, that sounds good. Let's do it again.
We will, brother. You have a good day.
All right, you too.
All right, take care.
Started this shit way back in the 5th grade. Hip-hop wicked shit gave a scrub like me faith to impress and express all my twisted thoughts. Kill so many, but I ain't gonna get caught. Dirty player, get you in the figure 4 like Ric Flair. Too many rappers today need to grow a pair. Insane, been in pain for being kicked down. Mud in my face for being down with the clown. I don't give a fuck though, I'm a proud juggalo. Hang those haters like a coat, no coat, straight out of the desert. The voices in my head makes it hurt, telling me to kill for that bloody refill. Lay down the body, use power drills, ride to my hatchet, spread my wicked magic. I'm a real bad habit addict, and I'm slapping y'all backwards. I'm a scrum, no matter what, so shut the fuck up, ain't nothing but clown love. I'm a scrum, no matter what, so shut the fuck up, ain't nothing but clown love. I'm a scrum, no matter what, so shut the fuck up, ain't nothing but clown love. I'm a scrum, I'm a scrum, I'm a scrub, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm a scrub, you know. I'm a Southwest vet, and I'm a scrub for show, man. I'ma always represent VIP, and you know that for sure. I ain't lying, cause man, I'ma always do this, you know. Rapping is my whole thing, it's my whole world, oh. Cause man, I ain't never gonna stop, you know. This VIP come to take over the show.
Making scripted stretch with every track and grace. Put it down for everybody with a pain in the face. No matter what, crack a fake or smoke a blunt, show love. Find a dirty hole to swallow this nut. Still in yesterday's clothes, and I am dumping. Giving you just some real shit to start bumping. Ugly motherfucker, but the bitches come around. I'm gonna stay down forever, so check out my sound. I'm a scrub, no matter what, so shut the fuck up, ain't nothing but clown love. I'm a scrub, no matter what, so shut the fuck up, ain't nothing but clown love. I'm a scrub, no matter what, so shut the fuck up, ain't nothing but clown love. I'm a scrub, I'm a scrub, I'm a scrub, no matter what.